practice I offers intentions to open your heart to connect with the abundance you already have within, using the practice as the way to return yourself to the state of vitalities, using each breath as an opportunity to experience all the different sensations or feelings and allow things to come and go peacefully, let go of expectations. So come into a comfortable seated positions, sitting in a cross-legged this way. If it's not comfortable for you, an option to place a block underneath to lift your hips higher, and that the hip flexors here will just kind of like release slightly towards the ground, less pressures here. And if this is really uncomfortable for you, of course, you can sit in hero pose, buttocks to heel, or an option to have the legs completely wide. We're going to be here for a little while, so about 5 to 6 more breaths at least, to giving that time for you to connect with your systems. So when you're ready, when you settle into the pose, you may like to close your eyes. If you have your eyes closed, your mind's busy, you're feeling dizziness, please have your eyes open and look somewhere in front of you. Just have a gentle gaze. In the practice of yoga, it's called drishti. Allowing your shoulder to relax. You may like to move your shoulders a little bit, rocking back and front, just to feel where the balance is in terms of bringing that shoulders to come down and feeling it open. Come back again, returns your mind to observe being here. Allows a space in your systems as you connect to yourself. Inhale, feel the natural breath arise, feel the abdomen to expand, feel the energies move. As you exhale, feel the belly draw in towards your spine, your chest kind of come down towards the spines. Just continue on for a couple more breaths to feel the rhythms. If you can't feel the breath, you can't feel the expansions and the abdomens coming into the spine, maybe rest your right palms on the lower abdomens and left palms on top of your heart. Each breath helps you to open space, bring qualities of mind to slowly comes down. Rest here. I'm going to add the arms movement to match with your breath. So you don't know where you're going, maybe watch me first. Use inhalation to open the arms wide. As you exhale, simple movements round your spine, bring the palms either to come here, or if you feel that you can, bring a palm to grab opposite shoulders and draw the chin to a chest. And open the space into your upper back here. Do 2 more rounds. Inhale, open the arms out. Maybe drop the heads back if that feels good. Draw the shoulder blade closer to each other. Exhale, round your spine. Bring the palms to hug opposite shoulders. Feel the upper backs reaching forward. Inhale, open the arms again. Exhale, round the spine. Bring the palm to grab opposite shoulders here. And come back, lengthen the spine long and reach your arms up on the next inhalation. Palms connect, maybe look towards your palm. Exhale, bring your palm to a center of the heart. Now I'm going to cross the way you have your legs. You have your left legs in front, and I'm going to have right legs in front. Observe how you feel here. And the palms connecting to each other this way is Anjali Mudra in Sanskrit, in yoga practice, is a gesture to connect to your whole being, a gesture, the sense of gratitude that we experience as we have all there is The body, the breath, the mind help us return ourselves to the state of vitality, state of balance. We offer our intentions to connect into the space. Offer openness of heart and mind to tune in. Each breath takes you deeper to connect. Return yourself to simplicities of being here and let go of what should be, what shouldn't be, and just be in the moment. And slowly releasing the palms on your thigh. We're gonna having the legs now extends out. So we're gonna turn this way, the sole of your left foot into the right side, the inner thigh. If having the legs open this wide is too strong, too much for you, for the inner thighs or hips, take the legs a little bit more into the front. Shaking both sit bones is on the ground. Use inhalation to rise the arms up. Match the breath with your arms movement. As you exhale, we do a twist to your left side, taking left palms behind the buttocks and right palm rest here, either on the left or right thigh. Allow this space here across your shoulders to open. Observe how you feel when you do a twist in your spine. The abdomen is relaxed, but still feel the core switch on. The muscles around here, the front, abdomen, the side is engaged, but not so tight that you can't breathe. Last breath here. Use inhalation to rise the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, twist over to the legs, extend out and fold forward. Take your thumbs. It may be just here. Might be the range for you today. It may be a little further. It may be coming towards your foot. Relax your shoulders down if you can bring your palm towards the foot. This is not a competition with yourself or anyone's, but about the opportunity to explore and be grateful for what we have right now. One more breath here. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly, equal lengths of breath. Use inhalation to rise the arms up to the sky. Palms connect. Bring the palms to the back of the head. Using inhales again to lift the heart, the chest, feel the elbows turn out. Open the space across your heart. Feel the stretch in the tricep muscle inside of your arms. And slowly draw the arms in, chin to chest, round the spine just slightly. Come back, inhale. Changing side. Taking your left legs now extend out. And so the right foot to the left side of inner thigh. Observe when you're changing side how you feel. Left and right on the hips. The body always feels different. Not to judge, but just to observe here. Inhale, rise the arms up. As you exhale, a twist to your right side, taking right palms behind the buttocks and left palm rest here. Either left or right thigh, drop the shoulders down. Feel the collarbones here that expand away from each other's. Inhale, take your time to rise the arms up, come back to center. Exhale, twist over towards your legs that extend out and gently fold forward. It may be here, it may be here, it may be just here. Wherever it may be, just enjoy with what you have. Using inhalation, take your time to rise. Your arms back up, palms connect. Interlock the finger or just bring the palms in praise and bring the praise to the back of the head. Drop the head into the hand to lift the chest, open the heart. Into the stretch again, into your tricep muscles, the arms, the side of your arms, the heart, and the upper back. As your sit bone still grounds you down, the hips still opens here. Keep breathing. And slowly release in the palms on your thigh. Slowly come up to sit on your heel. Into hero pose, buttocks to heels, spine's really long. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Using inhalation to rise the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, sweep the arms aside and bring your palm behind your toes to slowly lift the chest on inhalations. Feel the heart opens here. Feel the stretch in the front of your abdomen, the front of your legs and thighs. Now from here, if it feels right, you have the range in your spine option on your next inhalation to lift the buttocks away from the heel and maybe drop the head more. If this is too strong for you today, the spine doesn't say, this is not for me. Buttocks come down to the heel and just stay here. And slowly take your time, come back up on inhalation. So the little dog before came, and all the mats is now full of things, but all good. We'll come all the way down into all four. Palms come underneath your shoulder. Prepare to do in cat and cow. Use inhalation to round your spine. Tailbone sent long to earth, shoulders moving forward. As you exhale, send your heart forward, send your hips back, draw the shoulders in, maybe look forward. A little drishti, your focus here. Continue on, cat and cow. Inhale, simple movements, round the spine, feel the core engage. Exhale, abdomens gravitate to earth, feel the heart, lift forward, send the hips back. And continue on, couple rounds here. So observe how your wrists feel, how your knees feels as you have your joints supporting your bodies here. Observe how you feel as you move your spine in a flexion and extensions. And you may like to add on, move a little bit side to side. And continue your breathing here. We'll come rest into child pose for a moment. Bring the buttocks to heels and either have the knee and thighs close to each other or knee and thighs and come wide. Gently fold forward, bound down to earth, forehead slowly come down towards the ground. Allowing the lower back to feel a bit of release here, spine's really long. And the arms option can be to the front, the mat, or aside your body with palms turned up to the ceiling. Into the sky. You can rest any times in child pose, so whenever you feel that you are overwhelmed, whether the pose, the breath, or anything that comes up, this can be a place that you can rest yourself here. Take your time, come up into all fours again, palms come back underneath your shoulders. Observe your wrist. Let's warm up the wrist a little bit here as well. Use the wrist a lot in the practice. We're going to lift the left palms off the ground and press top the hands down to earth. And slowly making a fist here. Press a fist down to the ground. Bring the palms back. Turn the fingers aside. Turn the fingers inside. Feel the forearm turns out. Observe how she feels here. She keep the elbows soft, not locked. Bring the palms back, and we bring the top of your right hands down to the ground, turning finger inside. Stretching the wrists here, making a strong fist. Press the fist down, really tight fist. And slowly turning, fingers aside the mat, finger inward, forearm turns out. Keep the elbows really soft here. And slowly come back. Fingers point towards the top of the mat or 10 knuckle press down to the ground. Really important to press all 10 knuckles down to the ground in order to support your whole hands and less pressure on your wrist. Extend your right foot to the back of the mat. Left knee still here, underneath your hip. Keep the elbows soft, lifting the foot off the ground. Check the legs at about the same level as your hips and shoulders here. Pull the abdomen in. Prepare to do a little bit of the working on engaging your core to help you support yourself when you're in the different poses. You can protect your spine, your back, your whole being. On the next exhalation, round your spine, hug the knees into the chest and shoulders perhaps moving slightly forward. Do 2 more rounds. Inhale, reaching the legs out, heart reaching forward, crown, head reaching to the front. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, reaching the legs out. Now an option here, if you feel this is quite balanced for you, your breath still smooth, option to take the left arms out, turn the thumbs up. And the arm will be again same level as your legs and your shoulder. Exhale, curls in. Inhale, reaching the arms and legs out. Exhale, curls in. Inhale, feel the energy moves, expand, feel the length of your body. We'll bend the knee here. If possible, if having the arms up, you may like to reach your palm towards your foot. If that's too strong for you, too much for your lower back, please have the palms on the ground and just stay here. Lift the heart. Everything can be adapted and changed according to your systems. If you have the palm to grab the top of your foot, press your foot to your palm and lift the heart to stretch the front of your heart, the quad muscles. Having right palm still supports you really strong here. And slowly releasing your palms, your knees down to the ground. And rest into child pose, buttocks to heel, forehead down to earth. And keeping one breath here. A long exhalation. Use inhalation, take your time to lift up. Prepare to go over to the other side. Left legs extend out. Lifting the legs up. Have the legs in the same level as your hips. Check the left and right hips about same levels here. Feel the legs engage, the glutes engage, the cores engage here. Prepare to do a couple rounds just to leg. Inhale, breathe in smoothly. Exhale, curl the knees in, round your spine like cat. Inhale, reaching the legs out. Feel the legs extend. The heart forward, shoulders relax, elbows soft. Exhale, curls in again. Inhale, reaching the legs out. An option to stay here, do a couple more rounds with just the legs, or having your arms forward, the right arms extend out. Keep the left elbows soft, the left palms and right knee supports you, the core supports you. Prepare, inhale, stay here. Exhale, curls in. Inhale, reaching arms and legs out. Feel the stretch. Feel the strength. Hand in hand goes together. Steadiness and grace. Exhale, curls in. Last round here. Breathe in. Extend the arms and legs. Exhale, curls in. Reaching arms and legs again. And this time we bend the knee. If possible, right palms may come to grab the top of your left foot. If cannot, having the palms on the ground, just lift the heart, look forward. All good. Breathe here. Breathing is really important. If the pose is somehow complicated, how you're able to breathe, sit for a moment and breathe. Breathe well. And slowly release the palms and knees down to the ground. Take a moment, rest in child pose. Let the energy settle. Return your minds to being here with your breath. So now that we've just done the warm-up, we're going to move into a main sequence. So there will be some standing postures involved here and some balance. Take your time, please. Take a rest anytime you need. Breathing is so important. So you can do the pose perfectly, but you are not able to breathe. You're not going to get a full benefit from the practice and possibly could injure yourself in the future. So we want to get ourselves into that state of well-being, state of balance. Prepare to move into all four first. Bring the palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hip. Tuck the toes here. Using inhalation, round your spine like cat again. As you exhale, press the palms and the foot down, your feet down to the ground to lift. Your hips up, draw the heart towards your legs and thigh. Hugging arm bones towards your ears, your head, and drop the head to relax. If this feels really strong with the back of the legs and thigh, bring your feet a little closer to your hand, and perhaps the feet can come a little wider and hip width apart. Observe here, explore how you feel. And for me, it feels a little bit more opens into the back of the legs. So today, I want to have the feet into hip width apart. And each day when I practice, or when you come to a practice, it will always feel different. And the abdomens is the core is engaged here, pull the bellies in, but still relax, having the head relax even more. Check the 10 knuckles still here on the ground. Just stay here for a moment. Maybe you walk on the heels, one heels down and the heels up. Maybe shake the neck side to side. Use inhalation. When you're ready, you may lift the right legs up to the sky. If having the legs up, there's a lot going on here. Having the palms and the foot really strong and the core supports you. If this is too strong, please have your feet down to the ground in normal down dog. Stay here for a moment, see how you are. On the exhalation, bend the knee, draw your foot close to your buttocks. Check the left hips is not tilted back too much. Lift up a little bit more and draw the heart down towards the ground. Lengthen the legs out. Bring the right hip and left hips about same level. Hug the knees in towards your chest. And bring right foot outside your right palm. You feel it opens here straight away into the inner thighs, into your hips. If this feels really strong, drop left knees down to earth. If you do like to have the left knees up, engage the back legs more. Prepare for a twist. Inhale, rise your right arms up to the sky into a twist. Look perhaps towards your fingers. If having the arms up is too strong, palm can rest here on hips. Stay for a moment. On the exhalation, sweep the right arms back and come across horizon. Come alongside your ears and lift the heart up more. Taking the palms down to the ground. Send your right legs back. Downward facing dog. Come back familiar ground. Stay for a moment. See how you feel. Use inhalation to lift left legs up to the sky. Bend your knee, open the hips. Check again that your right hips not tilt all the way back, but really lifting right hips more to keep the hips stable. Lengthen the left legs out. Left hip and right hips about same level, so you keep hugging arm bones towards your ears. Exhale, hug the knees in, round your spine like cat, and bring your foot outside your left palm. Stay for a moment, observe how you feel into the left side. Option to drop right knees down to the ground if that would help you feel a little bit more of support. You might even bring right knee slightly forward. Prepare for a twist. Use inhalation to lift left arms up to the sky. Exhale, sweep the left arms back. Come across horizons, come in front of you. And come alongside your ears to lift the heart up. Take the palms down to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. Come back familiar grounds here. Slowly drop the knees down to earth. We'll come all the way down to the mat. Bring the front of the bodies all the way down to earth. Palms come beside your chest. Forehead down to the ground. Prepare for heart opening of cobra. Use inhalation to peel the heart off the ground. Press the palms here to earth. Feel the back muscles working, chin to chest. Do a couple more rounds. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, engage the legs here, engage the core. Feel the back muscles working. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Option here, if you feel your spine's ready, you may like to take an upper dog, press the palms, just come a little bit more towards the waistline, press the palms down to earth with the strength from the arms, the shoulders, lift the abdomens, top the thighs off the ground. This is quite strong. If this is too strong, please come into cobra pose. And slowly drop the knees down to earth. Bring the buttocks to heel. Child pose, rest there for a moment. Release your lower back. Using inhalation, take your time, come back up all four. Now we're going to move into a preparation of doing high plank to low plank. So we start with knees down the ground first. Knees can move. Knees will now move a little bit more towards the back of the mat. Palms come underneath your shoulder. Pull the abdomens in. Breathe here. On the next exhalation, feel the body reaching slightly forward. Wrap the arms in and slowly come close to earth. Just stay for a moment. Inhale, lift up. Do 2 more rounds. Exhale, bend the elbow. Maybe just here. Maybe come a little lower. Inhale, lift up. 1 more round. Exhale. And Chaturanga, the word itself, the pose itself, is actually hover halfway through. And slowly come all the way down to earth. Inhale, peel the heart off the ground. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Stay for a moment. If you like to take upper dog, palms come beside your waist. Press down to the ground. Lift the heart, lifting the abdomens, and top the legs off the ground. And slowly downward facing dog, pull the hips up. If you need to have a child pose first, of course, go for it and then come into down dog. Now I'm doing the same sequence what we just did before into lizard and twist. You may have a little bit add on here. Inhale, lift your right legs up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hips. Keep ground the palms to earth. Lengthen the legs out, hug the knees in smoothly with a breath. Land your right foot outside your right palm. Use inhalation to lift right arms up to the sky. Exhale, sweep the arms back, come alongside of your ears. Lift the heart. Palms come down to earth. And this time left foot will step outside your left palm. Bend the knees, sink the buttocks towards the ground. Let the head hang here. Bring your feet into hip width apart. Use inhalation to lengthen the spine. Now with here, if you feel the back of the legs really strong to stretch with the palm towards the ground, bring your palms up higher. Maybe underneath your knee. Extend heart forward. Exhale, fall down. Draw the heart in. Abdomen press against your thigh. Massaging your internal organs. 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale. Now from here, let the head hang and arms can come up to open the shoulders. Option to interlock the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades back. Tentacle lift up to the sky. Drop the head small. Maybe move the head side to side. And slowly bring your palm to your lower back. Use inhalation, rise all the way up. If you run out the breath, take in 1 more breath. And on the exhalation, heart opening, extend the spine backward. Take it slow. So working a little core here to support you. When you extend back, you have something to support you. And yet you're not going to compress your lower back too much and cause injuries. Come back, inhale, prepare. Have the legs ground down to earth. Check that the bones stack on top of each other. Tadasana, mountain pose. Can we connect here to the inner strength inside us? The inner strength help us to tune in. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, fold, fold. Inhale, lifting the spine halfway, palms may be on the ground or shin bone. Exhale, high plank or half plank. Step the foot back, one at a time. And either come into full version with shoulder stack on top of your wrist here with kneecap lift up. Heels reach back. Or an option to go back, the knees down on the ground. So prepare to move into low plank. So you have the kneecap lift up, heels reaching back more, pull the abdomens in. On the exhalation, reaching forward, come down. It may be just here. It may become a little lower. Hold for a moment. Using inhalation, lift up here into cobra. Or if you feel upper dogs for you today, options to go there. Exhale, send the hips up. Downward facing dog. Draw the heels close to the ground, keeping elbows soft, knees soft. Prepare to move into the left side. Use inhalation to lift left arms up, left legs up to the sky. Bend the knees, open the hips, right hip send back. Keep it stable. The palms press down to the ground, equal strength. Lengthen the legs out, hug the knees in. Taking a foot outside your left palm, stay for a moment. Prepare for a twist. Use inhalation to lift left arms up to the sky. Exhale, sweep the left arms back. Come across horizons. The front of you, come along, eyes your ear, lift the heart, open the chest. Shake the right palm still grounds you down to earth. Bring the left palms down to the mat. Right palm, the right foot will step outside your right palm. Bend your knee. This time we're going to turn into Malasana. Bend the knee. So I'm going to turn this way towards you so you can see. And the palms can come here to ascend to the heart. Sink the buttocks towards the ground. Malasana. If this feels really strong for you, option to come higher. Bring the feet wider. Turn the toes out. Stay here. All good. We work with what we have. Remember the intention to let go what should be, what shouldn't be, and work with what we have and be grateful for it.
Take your time to come down into child pose. Bring the buttocks back towards your heels, side the body is long. Throw the heart to earth. Arms can reach to the top of the mat or aside. Allows your upper body to relax. Bring a sense of grounded. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Perhaps extend the exhalation. Of course, if child pose is not comfortable for you, to feel restful for you, an option to bring your back all the way down to the ground. Feet perhaps come together, knees opens wide, or legs can be on the wall. In these videos, I'm in the stillness of child pose only, but you can still hear my voice guiding you through. I'm going to stay here for 5 to 6 more breaths in the most comfortable position. You have been cultivate the state of mind, the energy to return to balance. So here we are. Enjoy observing. Be present. Inhale, relaxation. Allow the energy to flow freely. Allows your mind to rest here as the breath rises and falls. As you exhale, release the breath slowly. Pull the abdomen towards your spine. Release the breath out. Release toxins, carbon dioxide out to help your whole system to rest fully. Stay here as long as you like and keep observing all the different sensation that comes and goes, the thoughts that flows like a clouds in the sky that come and goes as it is, as a natural process. But you can still be peaceful by observing. That doesn't mean that you're helpless or powerless, but more about in tune with what comes up. You can still be peaceful for whatever happens, whatever changes that comes and goes from external or internal. Inhale, relaxation. Exhale, letting things be. Embrace changes, embrace life. Allow each breath helps you to return back to stillness within, to the harmony within. It's already here, existing inside you. It's just a matter of tune in, return into this space, home. On your next exhalation, start to wiggle your toes and fingers. If you are on your back, perhaps take your arms alongside your ears, stretch the bodies long, lengthen the legs out. If you're in child pose, take your time to rise up into a seating posture. And palms rest here on the thigh. If you're lying down, roll over to one side, take your time, come up, perhaps in seating posture. Using next inhalation, bring your palms to connect. Come back to Anjali Mudra, a gesture of connection, a gesture of respect, being open to learn what comes up, the wisdoms you gain from yourself, your inner teacher, the gratitude expressed from your heart, to all directions, that you are here able to experience, to learn from yourself. You have the body, the breath as a tool to learn. Taking full, smooth breath in. On the exhalations, we'll bounce your head, the hand, acknowledge our practice. Acknowledge a great things you do here for yourself, your whole being. We vibrate compassion and positive energy to ourselves, to our loved ones, you and me, and everywhere and all around. Namaste. Any questions about the practice? Please send me an email. Visit www.simplyloved.yoga. I look forward to hear from you. Namaste.